Hello, everyone. My name is Mike, and this is TheBoredCyborg. Welcome back to yet another episode. Today I'm bringing you guys another mailbag, and I'm not going to waste much time, but I'd love to know what you guys have picked up over the last couple days, couple weeks, whatever it may be. Maybe you ordered some stuff online. Feel free to leave it down in the comments below. We'll get a little discussion rolling. I also have a Patreon and t-shirts. Links are in the description below. Let's get right to it. First up, I have an idea of what this is. This is mostly movies. I've got a couple video games. I believe this is a video game. And it's exciting because these came from, or this one in particular came from China. Or Japan. I believe it was China, though. It is a legitimate copy, though. Oh, it's not the one that came from China. Or Japan. This is actually an American release of Final Fantasy Adventure. Now, I will show you guys there. This is actually Seiken Densetsu, the first Seiken Densetsu game, I believe, which is Secret of Mana. Of course, you guys would probably know, if you're into video games, you'd probably know Secret of Mana. It's one of the biggest, most prolific, best games on the Super Nintendo, action RPG. And God almighty, is this perfect. I feel like I might have gotten a bootleg because this thing is like in immaculate shape, like it's like brand new. So I got to do a little bit of research, maybe crack this open and see if it's legit. But the seller was legit, so I think it's going to be fine. I've played Secret of Mana, I enjoy Secret of Mana, but I really want to go back to the beginning of the series and see what this is all about. I've got my Super Game Boy over there, I've been playing some Game Boy games on my Super Nintendo, so I'm looking forward to jumping into Final Fantasy Adventure, which is not a Final Fantasy game, it's a Secret of Mana game. The first one, in fact. Well, yeah, obviously this is the one from Japan. Japan Post all over it. That was a brain fart. Let's jump right in. Oh, check out my knife. It's pretty neat. It's a Cuisinart. It's kind of cute and quirky. My mom got them for me for Christmas. Thanks, Mom. Let's see what we got here. Get the video games out of the way for all you movie hounds out there. Yep, I know exactly what this is. This game never was released in the US. I believe it was released later on, maybe on the Game Boy Advance, if I'm not mistaken, sort of a remake. But this little puzzle game never got a release in America, so I bought the Japanese version of it, an import, which will play just fine on that Super Game Boy. This is Puyo Puyo. Maybe you guys have heard of it. It's a very simple puzzle game, very addictive, very fun. I played the hell out of the Game Boy Advance one, so I'm really looking forward to checking out Puyo Puyo on the original Game Boy on my Super Game Boy. Let's see. Let's jump into some movies. Now, this is a funny one. My brother and I live together, and so sometimes the things that we order from Amazon come in together. In this case, he got some vitamins, and I got a movie. But I told him, I don't want to know what's in here. Seal it back up for me, so he put a piece of tape on it. So, let's see what we've got. I mean, I have an idea of what it is, of course. I ordered them, after all. Oh, yeah! There we go. Some Code Red horror, baby. This is The Forest, a film that I actually haven't seen. I've owned the DVD forever, the Code Red DVD. I'm currently selling it off. Pretty much going to fund this if it sells at where it's at. If not, I'll end up coming out of pocket a few bucks or so. Not too bad. Daddy's Gone A-Hunting. This is a film I don't know much about, despite owning it for so many years. It's from 1980, so it's a very early slasher. Don Jones, man, I know that name. Lethal Pursuit, Schoolgirls in Chains. Okay, maybe I've never seen those, so maybe I don't know Don Jones. Featuring cult star Gary Kent, Satan's Sadists, and Thrill Killers. What a great name, Satan's Sadists. I gotta look up that film. Stafford Morgan, another actor, Legend of Bigfoot, and Corky Pigeon. Silver Spoons. Okay, she's from Silver Spoons. There you go. So this has a nice slipcover. Funny thing, too. Oh, I want to show you something. Alright, check this out, guys. This is something I noticed. I could be completely crazy about this. Well, I guess it's not quite the same. But the eyes always reminded me of each other. I was like, did they just use the same, like, clip art image for these? You see what I'm talking about? But now that I'm looking at it up close, maybe not so much. Dark Heritage, a weird H.P. Lovecraft, low-budget, very low-budget film. This film probably cost 20 bucks to make, but it's not bad. The Forest. Moving on. All right, next up. Let's see what we got. Be careful. Careful with knives, folks. They are kitchen utensils as well as weapons. The Birdcage. The Birdcage. I had 2 copies of this sealed, actually. I found a copy of it for 50 cents sealed, and I had a copy for years. So I sold them both off, and it completely funded this like $9 Blu-ray. So I was like, that's a no-brainer. Never seen the movie. I've heard great things about it. It's got a good cast, great cast. Robin Williams, Gene Hackman, Nathan Lane, Diane West. I always not sure how to pronounce that. It's W-I-E-S-T, West. Either way, it's The Birdcage. I know nothing about it, but I know it's a Mike Nichols film, and that's it. Do you guys like The Birdcage? Have you seen it? Let me know. Oh, let me pull these over there in the way you are. Next up, we've got an Amazon package. I believe all these came from Amazon. Ravenous. We got some Scream Factory action. Sold off my 2 copies of Ravenous. I believe they're still up on eBay. One sold. One is still up on eBay. Not for a crazy amount, but this wasn't a very expensive Shout Factory. Actually, it's funny, I bought this, and then the next day, somebody commented on one of my videos and said that this was on sale for $13. So, shout out to you for letting me know about Ravenous being so cheap. But I had already purchased it the day before because I had seen it was so cheap. So, but thank you anyway. Ravenous, bunch of special features on here. I've only seen this film once back in my early 20s, so it's probably been about a decade. Whew. It's a long time ago. Ravenous is a good one, though. It's a period piece. I want to say it takes place, is it post-Civil War or pre-Civil War? Around that time. It doesn't say on the back. It's a period piece. It's also, like, it's got action. It's a Western. It's got horror. It's got cannibalism. All things that we love. That is Ravenous with Guy Pearce. Who directed this? Antonia Bird. I've never heard of her. Antonia Bird. There you go. Ravenous. All right. We've got another one here. Do this carefully because I don't want to ruin what's inside. Oh, they packaged it very well. Shout out to Joy. Let's see what we got. I have no idea what this is, to be quite honest. I'm pretty confident it's a movie, though. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. This is packaged very well. Congratulations. Maybe a little too well. All right. There we go. Get it out of there. Jesus. All right. We've got the Cornetto Trilogy. I owned The World's End and Shaun of the Dead, both sealed, actually. I picked them up pretty recently, and sold them off to fund the entire trilogy in one package. Pretty much any time I could save space by getting all, like, a trilogy in one package, I do so. It's just to save space. I do enjoy the original artwork, taking up the whole box and everything like that, but space is an issue, as you all know. So, unfortunately, I don't know if this was damaged in transit. I doubt it. But they didn't have a picture of the bind. That kind of bugs me. It's kind of damaged. And it's going through the artwork and the case, actually. So I don't even know how that happened. Somebody, like, jabbed it with a knife. Either way, I'll probably swap out the case. It'll probably hide the damage a little bit better. Let me make sure they're all in here. And copacetic, yeah. You know what? It looks like the case did get damaged during transit somehow. I mean, how the hell did that even happen? He packaged it with cardboard. He or she packaged it with cardboard and everything. Either way, Hot Fuzz, The World's End, and Shaun of the Dead. Loved The World's End. Oh my god, that movie left such an impression. As of right now, it's my favorite of all three. And I know I'm in the minority. I plan to rewatch Hot Fuzz very soon because I'm doing a buddy cop. Couple buddy cop movie videos. They're coming, guys. I've been really, really working hard on them, and I plan to bring you a retrospective and a big ranking. That's all I'll say. Hot Fuzz is fun, though. I just need to rewatch it because I think it's going to become one of my favorite buddy cop movies, and Shaun of the Dead is just classic. I love it. It's a great movie, but The World's End really got me. I didn't know anything about it going in, and so when, like, the twist happened with the science fiction, and then show me the way to the next whiskey bar, don't ask why. Like, that whole scene after they start slamming beers and really fall into comfort with the old group of friends, man, it just got me. I got goosebumps. Look at my hair standing up. I'm easily thrilled. Alright, and this is the last package here, but there are multiple things in it. I believe 3. I know one of them is a video game that I have been excited for a long time, and the rest are definitely movies. So, let's see. Ship. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, we got 4 in here, baby. Well, let's get the video game out of the way first. Hades. Oh my god. so excited to play this. I'm a big independent video gamer. I play a lot of old stuff, and I play a lot of modern stuff that resembles old stuff, that enhances on the games that I grew up with. I don't play many cinematic video games, many first-person shooters of the day, many third-person shooters, things like that. I'm more independent. I'm more non-mainstream when it comes to, well, I guess movies and video games. But Hades is an isometric, roguelike, action RPG that obviously takes place in Hades, which is hell, the Greek hell. In Greek mythology, Greek mythology. Sometimes people, you could also say Hades is a character, but Hades is also a place. So, not hell, but the underworld. Forgive me, I'm a little rusty on my Greek mythology. I know I'll get corrected. So it's the Greek mythology underworld, Hades. Now, this I'm so excited for because when this got announced, I was like, this looks awesome. This looks like my kind of game. I can't wait to play it. Go to Amazon, no physical edition. Google says no physical edition is coming, but maybe. So I was like, you know what? I'm not spending $20 to play it, which it came out last year. I held out, which is a practice I've done quite a bit these days with big games going straight to digital. A lot of them end up getting a physical release. Not all of them. Some of I should say. Yeah, not a lot of them. It's a minority of them. But this was a big title by a big company, big independent company, Supergiant, who also did, I believe, Bastion and Transistor, which I absolutely adore those games. I know this is going to blow me away. I cannot wait to play this very soon. I'm going to crack this bad boy open very soon. In fact, let's do it right here. Precision. I've done this before. Alright. Get that out of here. It's heavy. It's got some heft to it, so I'm hoping there's some swag in here, at least a manual. Oh, yeah. So there's the cartridge, and we got a manual. Let's take it out. Oh, it's full color! Bringing me back to the 90s, baby! Alright, very carefully. Oh, we have a couple things here. What's this? Ooh, can't show you that. That is a digital code of some sort for the soundtrack. That is awesome. Get that over there. Oh, we got a full color manual, folks. Look at that with the character designs. Hell, motherfucking yeah. Very, very excited, as you could probably tell, to play this game, Hades. I got it for $35, which is a great price for this independent, what's supposed to be a gem. A lot of people said this was the game of the year last year. So that means a lot to me because this is an independent game. Granted, a big independent game, but still. Moving on. Wow, that's right. You guys remember when I picked this up on the PC? It was sealed. It was a Kickstarter version of the PC version. And I sold that off for like $25 and got this for around $20. So I think I probably paid $1, maybe $1 or $2, if that. This is Yooka-Laylee. This is a throwback to the 3D platformers that I grew up playing on the N64, like Donkey Kong 64 and Jet Force Gemini. Not quite a platformer Jet Force Gemini, but in the same vein, both Rare games. And then Rare, the company. And then I would play Jak and Daxter on the PS2, the Precursor Legacy, which just blew me away. Of course, Mario 64 on the 64, Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, all those kinds of games. This is supposed to be a love letter to that era of 3D platformers, the early days of the 3D platformers. So, I'm really excited to check this out and add it to the collection. It's in perfect shape. I got it for a good deal. I'll get that sticker off, no problemo. I'm very excited to jump into this, but Hades comes first, man. Hades comes first. Alright, guys, now I saved 2 movies for last. I've got a DVD, it feels like, and a Blu-ray. What DVD did I order? I don't know! Let's see. Oh my god. That's right! This is kind of a spoiler for things to come. That's all I'll say. Chuck Norris, Karate, Commandos, spelt with a K, you see, because karate starts with a K, and so they made Commandos start with a K. Clever. The complete series of Chuck Norris's Karate Commandos! Hanna-Barbera cartoon from the 80s. I have never seen this. I didn't grow up with this. Obviously, I was born in 88. I didn't even see reruns of this. This must be glorious, and I'm pretty confident that Chuck Norris does the voice acting. This is the complete series. The complete series is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes for a whopping total runtime of 110 minutes. So, oh my god, I can't wait to watch this. 110 minutes is probably all I'll be able to stand, but I don't know. Maybe this is a great cartoon. Have you guys seen this? James, let me know. Karate Commandos. Can't wait to check this out. And last, let's see what it is. I don't know if it's going to be least or most or somewhere in the middle. S.O.B. This is a weird one. This movie came into my job on DVD. I snagged it right up because I had never seen it. You know, Blake Edwards, S.O.B., son of a bitch, obviously. Archive, or the DVD wasn't archived. It was the original Warner release, but I got it from my job because I was like, I've never seen this movie or heard of it, and I like Blake Edwards. All you need to do is put his name on there, and I'm interested. And so I sold it off. Little did I know it was worth $30. I think I got $30 for that freaking thing. And then I funded this, which was around $20. So that was a no-brainer upgrade that I literally made money on. So that's the best way to do it. S.O.B., guys, I have no idea what this is about. And I prefer it that way. Julie Andrews, William Holden, Richard Mulligan, Stuart Margolin, Larry Hagman, Robert Vaughn, Marissa Berenson, Robert Weber, Shelley Winters, Robert Preston, Loretta Swit. I know most of those names. I don't think I know Marissa Berenson or Loretta Swit, but either way, very excited to add this to the Archive Collection Blu-ray collection. Son of a bitch. I just want to thank you all for checking out this mailbag episode. It was a really cool one. Actually, I've been saving these packages up for a couple weeks, so some of them were kind of a surprise. I forgot I had ordered them, or you know, that kind of thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel and want to see more videos like it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, as well as the little bell for notificaciones. I also have Patreon and t-shirts. Links are in the description below. Anyway, guys, I will see you all next time. Bored Cyborg is out. See you later.